y'all.
My ears. Like,
Can I be like?
welcome my ears.
Welcome to my Yon's world, my world. Hey. No, y'all know I'm goofy. But welcome back, y'all. I missed y'all. I hope y'all missed me. I'm back, back in a little bit, just a little bit better. But as y'all seen by the title, y'all already know.
Why waste time?
Well, we can't waste the blood time.
Boy, if you don't get...
So, but
As y'all know, I was pregnant.
And
I had a son. He didn't make it. So everybody wanted to know, like, what happened, what was going on, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, mentioned it, but I never said too much about it. And I said I had a miscarriage at 6 months, and no, I didn't. I had a stillborn at 6 months. I misworded that. That was on my apologies. But me personally, on this half of the story, it's a lot of stories I can get into when it comes to
this topic, I should say. But I'm not going to get into all those stories. I'm just going to get into, like, my experience and, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, explain, like, what happened to me.
So basically, to get an outlook on the story so y'all can understand where I'm coming from and, you know what I'm saying, what the vibe is, you know what I'm saying, boom. So I ain't gonna lie to y'all, after like everything happened, I was like really in a like real deep depression. So I kind of like stayed to myself. So at the time, I was like always by myself. Like, this is the book that I would always write in when I was pregnant. So I'm gonna share like a little stuff, like when I get around those parts, I'm gonna share like, you know what I'm saying, like little stuff that I wrote when I was pregnant. And this I wrote after I came back from the hospital. And I was just like, I guess I thought I was like a little, reading back, I was like, it sounds like a book a little bit. But I'm gonna share, like, I'm not gonna share too much with y'all, but I'm gonna share because it's not finished. But it's like, it go a little bit into detail. I'm gonna start off with the book. I'm gonna give y'all a little, that's gonna start off my story. I'm gonna start off it by what I had wrote in the book, so y'all can get a little insight of what's going on. I'm gonna start off with the book.
we finna get into this. Whoa.
So I said I was in a peaceful, boring house with nothing to do with clean and play games on my phone. That was pretty much all I did up until I was 6 months pregnant. Well, until November 6, 2019. That morning, I woke up peeing on myself. Well, I thought I was peeing on myself. I remember that exact time. It was 6:47 a.m. I felt like if I was using the bathroom on myself. So I got up quickly and I rushed to the bathroom. When I got to the bathroom, I was almost wet. So I sat down just in time, but I was confused of what was going on. So I changed my clothes and then I just laid back down. But by this time, when I lay back down, I started peeing on myself again. So after this time I changed my clothes, I sat on the toilet because the pee just kept coming out. I couldn't keep sitting in the bathroom because it was time for my sister and my brother to get up for school. So I just sat at the end of my bed, and then I felt okay. Then I stood up and I walked to the bathroom. As soon as I got up, a flow of water started rushing down my legs, and I started running to the bathroom. I was in the bathroom. Then I called 911. Hello, 911, what's your emergency? Hello, I'm 6 months pregnant and I think my water just broke. I quickly ran down the stairs and changed my clothes again. I made it just in time to put on more clothes before they came, and I kept leaking water. I got extra pants and underwear just because I knew the pants that I had on was going to be wet. I heard sirens outside and 2 men were walking to the door. I already had the door open because I seen them. They asked me what was my name and my age, and then I got into the ambulance. A nice lady approached me and she told me her name, and then we walked to the ambulance. I laid down on the bed. As I laid down in the bed, she started asking me questions on what happened and why I called. I told her what happened, and she said she couldn't believe what happened, and she would try to do everything she can to help me. So then she asked me more questions, and then we had a conversation, and then we arrived at the hospital. As I got to the hospital, I went to the room, and the nurse came to me and asked me, you know, my name and other information.
I'm gonna start reading.
I have woke up, and I have, like, basically, like, you know what I'm saying, like, experienced, like, my water breaking, and I didn't know what was going on at the time, so I'm thinking I'm peeing on myself. So me personally, I keep going to the bathroom and pee, and then I lay back down, change my clothes, and then I'm like, okay, I lay back down, change my clothes. Then that last time, I'm like, okay, something ain't right, so I just sat on the toilet. I think like I'm cool or whatever, but as soon as they leave off of school, kid you not, instantly water break. I don't know what, but I'm not knowing what's going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is my first pregnancy. Like, I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to, I know, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So, by now, as you know what I'm saying, I didn't make it to the hospital or whatever. But, kid you not, nobody don't know what's going on because everybody is at work and at school. So, it said, as I got in the hospital, the nurse continued to ask me for my information. I began to call my auntie, and I was praying that she answered. I was scared, and I needed someone to contact my mom because she was at work. My auntie finally answered the phone. As soon as she answered the phone, she said, "What's wrong?" Like, she instantly, like, she knew, like, something was
wrong. I didn't say that in the story, but I'm just saying, like, it's like she knew something was wrong.
Well, it said my auntie finally answered the phone. As soon as she answered the phone, she said, "What's wrong?" I started to tell her everything, and she told me to stay calm and everything gonna be okay. And which I believed her because I was a strong believer in God, and I knew He won't let anything to harm me or my baby. So my auntie contacted my mother's job, and she left a voicemail on the boss's phone. The nurses had came in the room and told me my water had broke and they would ship me to a better hospital to handle things like this. At the moment, my heart stopped, so I got so scared. So many things was going through my mind. I texted a few of my friends and my cousins and told them what was going on so they could see me before I leave.
I'm going to start reading this. This is just a little bit of stuff of what I wrote now. If y'all want me to have a personal video of me reading, or if y'all want me to finish this and read it to y'all, then I will do that
On my behalf, I just wanted to share this with y'all because I did, you know what I'm saying, write a little bit about what had happened. You know what I'm saying? I guess I think I'm a little Arthur. I had arrived to the hospital and my mama still didn't know what was going on. So finally, her boss ended up hearing, you know what I'm saying, the voicemail or whatever, and they contacted her. And she ended up getting in touch with me or whatever. So she was on her way to get off work, but she worked like an hour away. So she sent, was sending people up there to check on me until she got there or whatever.
check on me, and I appreciate y'all for that. They know who they is, period.
It was just like a real like weird, crazy experience because it was just like they kept telling me like my water had broke, but I was not dilated yet. So they kept telling me like to, it was better for them to keep the baby inside of me because the baby can get more nutrients and stuff from me than being outside of me. I can get deep into my hospital experience as far as that. If y'all want me to get deep into that, that can be a whole nother video as well. That was like a tough experience, like a real tough experience for me, and I have coped with that, and it's been almost 2 years now. And I'm okay with it now. They ain't showing me like ultrasounds of him or whatever and like stuff like, you know what I'm saying, like all the time, but they never printed out the good ones. So this is just like little stuff of him, like his arm, his leg, little stuff telling me like it's a boy. They gave me this hat. They had him, I do have a picture of him in his hat, and I will insert this. They had him in this little hat after. Then they gave me his little feet, and it say love. This how little, like this is his actual feet, like this how little it was. A tattoo in his date. And then this is the cover that he was in when they this is just like my memories that I got. You know what I'm saying? I got a necklace too as well.
I just feel like I just need to get that off my chest. Not for no closure, not for no sympathy, not for nobody to be like, oh, and all that stuff.
Like, I'm okay, like.
It took me some time to do this video for a reason, and now I am healed from the situation. So it's like, I'm okay now, like.
I'm okay.
I just wanted to share that with y'all, and I'm glad that it's off my chest now, like. I'm okay.
Hey, like, I'm okay.
So that was my little, I don't know, story time information giver. I don't know, a little bit more about my son, or I don't know. But y'all can let me know if y'all want me to do like a Q&A on that. Y'all can ask me questions about, and I can do like a video on that, questions that y'all want to know. I can do a video on my hospital experience. Like, y'all just let me know what y'all want me to do, and I'm gonna give it to y'all just like that.
But that's all I have to share with y'all today, and that's that on that. And give me ideas and stuff that y'all want me to do, and please just let me know. And that's just that on that, period. I need you to like, subscribe, and comment, cause it's 2021. It's finna be lit, no, period. Thank y'all for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I love y'all.
Wanna know if you can deal with me?